Hello, everyone. This is Steven. I'm making this video for Aibo Marie. She's being very nice and helpful. She wanted to see what my Aibo is doing to try to help troubleshoot. So this is my first venture into the world of Aibo. And this guy, who I've named K9, came in the mail this week, but he does not seem to want to boot into his software. So I'm making this video so that she can kind of see what's going on. She's been so kind to offer to sell me a copy of the software if it indeed is the software that is not working. So I did purchase this guy off eBay. He came with everything except his original box, and I did take the batteries to Batteries Plus bulbs, and they did check voltage on them. I did not leave the batteries with them, but the voltages checked out okay. It takes like 8 hours for them to test the batteries completely. It is orange here in the middle, which is of course the battery that's in K9, but you can see that the sub battery is fully charged and has a green light. I did move him from his normal resting place to up here on the table so I can make the video. I suspect that will turn green shortly, but I have attempted to run him with no battery, just on the charger, and I've attempted to run him on the battery charger with the battery installed, and I get the same symptoms, which I'll show you in a moment. I do have a blank. Well, I assume this is blank. It's been sitting in my desk for probably 20 years since I don't use these anymore, and probably no one else does either, but I believe this went to an old Sony digital assistant that I had a long time ago. When I put this one in, it does do something different. It doesn't boot, but it does make a different noise. And when you push the pause button with the original software in, it just continues to blink, whereas if I put this one in and push the pause, it blinks for a moment and then it stops. But as you can see, when I turn him on, he just makes that noise. And this is what he was doing when he came out of the box from shipping. If I reset him, probably going to get the same result. The interesting thing is it wasn't continuing to beep until just now. So before, it would just do that sound and then it would stop and the light would stay on and it wouldn't do anything else. So if I push pause, it'll blink, and now it's turning off, which this is new. Before, this would just continue to blink when I push the pause button. So that's something different than it has been doing. Before, this would just continue to blink forever, and I would have to reset it to make it stop blinking. And then if I put this one in, it would not blink forever, but it would give me a different set of tones, which I believe means that it's telling you that the software is not installed, and it's telling you that it's not going to work because it doesn't have its memory stick installed. But now it's doing this. So what I'll do is I'll pause it. I'll go ahead and reset him again. I will turn him around and open the back here. And then this is the original memory stick that came with him, which is supposed to be the software, which I don't know if that's the issue or not. As I said, this is the only one I've ever had in my possession. If I put this one in and turn him back around, put him back on his charger, put his head back up. Now if I turn him on now, you get that different set of tones, which I assume means that it's doesn't have software, can't find it. So I will turn it back around, open this back up, maybe pull this disc out and put this one back in. Now I did dismantle him just to check to see if there were any visible issues I could just see from watching some of the other videos on YouTube. I did take all the legs and things off, and I did check inside of him. I didn't see any damage. None of the ribbon cables appear to be damaged. There's no battery leakage from the internal battery. None of the contacts were damaged on any of the components here on the legs or the tail or the head. I did go ahead and clean them with some 99% isopropyl alcohol just to make sure the contacts were nice and clean. But he doesn't seem to want to do anything. So I will turn him back on now with the software again. And he was only making that noise one time, and then the light would stay on and then he would do nothing. And if I left him this way for an extended period of time, the fan would come on eventually. It would come on and run. I'm assuming because the internals were getting warm, the processor and whatnot, but I will try to reset them and see if it stops just making that beeping noise, but see if I can replicate what it has been doing until I made this video. But it doesn't seem to want to do what it was doing. Now it just seems to want to make these noises. What I will try is I will push the posits off. We will turn him back around and we'll just change the battery. Because again, I don't know a whole lot about these dogs. I'll pull this one out and we will put in the second one. And see if we get a different result here. All right, so got that in. Flip him back around. And back on his charger. And we'll see what happens if I turn him on now with a different battery installed. And get the same result. So, I'm Marie. I may be saying that completely wrong. Sorry if I am, but I appreciate your assistance. And anyone else that might watch this video, if you have any ideas, please just let me know in a comment. I would like to get him working. So, she does have some software that she's willing to part with. Once she has the opportunity to review. So we'll see what she feels like it might be, if it's a battery issue or if it's maybe software. Thank you guys for your time. Have a great day. Bye.